Are the Lions the team to beat in your estimation, based on what you've seen over the last month, and especially on Sunday night? What do you think?
Are the Lions the team to beat in the NFC?
Is that an imitation? Is that an imitation?
No, I'm not doing it.
Be careful.
Did I pick something up here?
Be careful.
No, Rich, right off the bat, they're going to be like Chris Long picks the Lions to win the Super Bowl. No, I mean, the team to beat, what does that mean? They're the number one seed in the NFC. They have home field advantage. They earned it. It feels like at every turn in the road where we've doubted them through, the injuries, you think maybe that the other shoe's going to drop. They're not what you think they are. They seem to be what we thought they were. And that is probably the most complete team in the NFC. Like, you could argue that Philly's got the better roster top to bottom. But I do think Jared Goff, the way he's played this year, gives them a little bit of an edge in that respect. And obviously home field advantage. Now, Philly could certainly beat that team if they play their best ball. And I think Minnesota would probably look a lot better than they did in that second matchup there. I mean, like, if you're Minnesota, you're probably getting home and saying, hey, listen, look between the 20s. We can compete with this team. We got down there in the red zone and played our worst game. And the quarterback, who's been good against the blitz this year, really struggled. I think Detroit has been the most consistent team in the league. They've gotten back on the horse after that Buffalo loss. They got back on the horse after an early loss early in the season. They've continued to replace people on defense. The job that Aaron Glenn has done has been incredible. I thought he called maybe his best game of the season, and he saved it for the right spot the other night. Yeah, like, Anzalone's back. Hard to go into the playoffs and give anybody else that title of the team to beat when they got home field advantage and the best record.
Well, I mean, the best team, the team to beat is definitely the team that you think is best. That, I guess, that's the phrase that pays right there. I mean, because you could sit here and say the Chiefs are the team to beat because they're the one seed, or you think the Bills or the Ravens are better. Like that.
But there's no team to beat this year. There's too many good teams. I really do believe that. This thing's wide open. Like, in the NFC, I think it's all in the AFC, it's all matchup predicated, honestly. Like, I could see a path for Kansas City winning it. I could see a path for Baltimore winning it. I could see a path for Buffalo winning it. And I can say the same thing about a couple of the teams in the NFC as well. But it kind of all depends on who they play and where they play them. I think when you get into the playoffs, you can look at each game individually and pick each game individually. But unless you know how that tree is going to sort out, and, is Team X going to see probably their worst matchup at some point, or are they not going to see their worst matchup? I think a lot of the times it comes down to that. So team to beat, I'm sorry, Rich, I'm just not crazy about that.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.